It's more music from Andrew Allen. That was his big song, and I got a feeling his new single's going to be just as big. He's a good guy. He's going to stick around, hopefully play at the end of the show. Speaking of shows, the Ottawa Art Expo is coming up this weekend. Joining us are Ross Rayomis here. Hi, Ross. How are you?
All right.
John Ciprano is also here. How are you, sir?
Good morning.
Good to have you here. Tell us about the Art Expo.
The Art Expo is an exhibition of about 60 artists from Toronto, Montreal, and Ottawa. It's free to the public. Free parking, I might add, and it's what you call a fine art show, which means it's all paintings, sculpture. It's run by a not-for-profit organization, artists run, actually.
Right.
So no government money, no anything, no handouts, just artists run it, created it, and this is our third year.
Where does it all happen? At the St. Elias Centre, right?
Yeah, 750 Ridgewood.
Yeah.
Right across from Mooney's Bay. You know the big church with the gold dome?
It's not hard to find.
Right beside it.
And there's parking there.
Free parking.
Just be aware of the shopping center across the street. It's not the same parking.
That's right.
And they'll get mad at you.
It's a big parking. It's a big parking lot.
Yeah, it is a huge parking lot. All right, John, show us some of your work. Where's your stuff?
My work is
over here, right?
Yeah.
Well, how long have you been doing this sort of thing? This is beautiful, by the way.
Thank you very much. These are balanced rock sculptures I've been doing in the Ottawa River at Remick Rapids since 1986.
So you put all these together?
Yeah, by hand. And everything is taken from site. All the rocks are from the riverbed itself.
So you didn't have a big dump truck and brought in the rocks and then set them up, took a picture and said, see you later?
No, nature did all of that by herself.
That's unbelievable.
I know.
How do you get this to happen?
Pardon me?
How do you get this to happen? Like,
I just follow along with whatever the river does. As the river recedes, the rocks start to become available. Then I start to identify how I'm going to assemble them. I use my body to lift the rocks and put them into place. Shove small rocks in between the crevices between the two rocks and create a balance. And then just keep on constructing until the site itself measures approximately 150 feet in diameter when the project is complete. It starts around the middle of June, and the contract with the National Capital Commission finishes on October 31st.
Right. So what happens then?
Well, the river rises and pushes everything down, and then I go back the next year and see what else happens.
This is where at Remick Rapids?
Remick Rapids.
Where exactly is that?
It's on the Ottawa River Parkway, right across from Tunney's pasture.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So people can go see it.
Oh, there's even a sculpture at the main entrance, so that once you're riding on the parkway, you can't really miss it now.
That's beautiful. That's absolutely stunning.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you have a new project in mind?
Well, every year there's a different project on the site. Other projects that extend from this include residential projects, public art projects. The show's another event that's taking place where I have the first opportunity to really do that.
And Ross, that's yours right behind us there?
Yes.
Yeah? What's this all about?
This is a historical recreation of Spark Street in 1901.
Is that right?
So you'd be standing on the corner of Metcalf, probably looking west. So this is Spark Street. Used to run the little trolley cars and bicycles.
It was a busy street, eh?
It was actually
a main street.
Spark Street was the core of Ottawa. There were all these buildings and people and activity, and the cars went up and down. It's kind of been lost, actually. So I love that era mostly because of the shapes of the people, the clothing.
That was the center of activity in Ottawa, and then down here, the Byward Market area was also very busy, but this is where all the workers were, right?
Yes,
this is where all the canal workers and so on were.
Yeah, I guess, what do they call it? Lower Town?
Yeah, exactly. So this would be more where your high-end shops and things would be.
Exactly. Yeah, because you can tell by
you can tell.
Probably, I suspect I work from National Archives materials, so I would suspect it's probably Sunday, based on what the women are wearing.
I think you
may be out in their whites. You know.
That's absolutely beautiful. Two very different kinds of forms of art, eh?
Yes.
No question about it.
That's part. I mean, Art Expo tries to be as a broad-based thing where we've got stuff like John's sculpture, painting, photography. It's trying to cover all the bases in terms of what you could see if you came out.
I think that's awesome, you guys. I really do. Good stuff. Listen, the Ottawa Art Expo is on this weekend, both Saturday and Sunday at the St. Elias Centre. As Ross mentioned, free parking. It's a perfect opportunity to see what we have to offer in this area and around the region.
In a low-stress situation.
Yeah.
The artists are there, you can meet them, talk to them, and it's a wonderful environment.
Yeah. Thanks for coming by, you guys.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Listen,
Thank you.
You both deserve some French toast if you want. Your choice. You can have the pizza one, or you can have the apple one, whatever you want, John.
Well, I'll give it a thought.
And plus, Andrew Allen, speaking of artists, a great artist, a great Canadian artist, he's going to play us another tune coming up.
Excellent.
So it's fun, this show. I think I like it. I might stick around.